Principal Government Degree College, Kulgam, Dr. Syed Aizaz Hussain Rizvi, respected President Cape Comorin Trust, Dr. R.S. Regin Sylvester, Coordinator Dr. Shubhra Jamwal, and Dr. Shalja Vasudeva, resource persons of the day, Professor Nada Ratkoik, Professor Sudhakar Umeli, and Dr. Sovik Ganguly, organizers from Government Degree College, Kulgam, and from Cape Comorin Trust, and their participants from different states and union territories of the country. A very good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all of you. Today, on the fifth day of this 1 week multidisciplinary international faculty development program on artificial intelligence, challenges and opportunities in research and education, I welcome you all on behalf of the Principal Government Degree College, Kulgam, and on behalf of President Cape Comorin Trust India. Dear participants, as all of us know that computer technology has penetrated each and every aspect of human life, even if the physical structure of a computer is different from a human being, but logically, computers resemble with human beings to greater extent. Computers do have an input and output system. Similarly, our body has a set of receptors and effectors. Computers have CPU as a processing system, as humans have brain. Computers do have a hierarchical system of memory, and similarly, humans do have a memory system to store information. We know that computers process the data at a very high speed than humans. Computers don't get tired like humans, and hence always produce accurate results. The biggest weakness with the computers was that they were programmed by humans to perform different tasks. Computers could not think at their own. We as humans learn from the environment. Our newborn baby touches the fire only once. Once he understands that the hot objects can harm me, the baby doesn't touch them again. Artificial intelligence has revolutionized the way computers process data. Artificial intelligence enables computers to learn without any kind of explicit programming. A computer model learns from the data, and once tested and found correct, the model is deployed to solve real-life problems. Is this artificial intelligence going to make machines more intelligent and humans dull and lazy? Or is AI going to make humans more productive and powerful? Many such questions have raised by the participants, which have been very wisely answered by the resource persons during past days. In today's session, we have 3 speakers. Each speaker is given 40 minutes to complete his or her lecture. As done earlier, once a resource person finishes his or her lecture, participants can ask questions. So let me invite our first resource person. It is Professor Nada Ratkovic. Professor Nada Ratkovic has worked as an assistant professor on Faculty of Economics, Business and Tourism, Split University, Croatia. She has worked as professor, VET High School, SSSBJJ Singh, Croatia. Professor Ratkovic has been a co-founder of IIU Europe. Professor Ratkovic has been a board member of IIU, country director of IIU Croatia, administrative core team member of IIU, president of IIU Research Center, International Internship University. Professor Ratkovic is having a very huge profile. So I think instead of wasting time in reading the profile of our worthy speaker, I should invite her. Ma'am, on behalf of Government Degree College, Kulgam, and on behalf of Cape Comorin Trust, I welcome you for sparing valuable time out of your very busy schedule. I welcome you. Please, the floor is open to you, ma'am.
Good evening. Greetings from Croatia. First, I want to thanks to Dr. Shalia Vasudeva and to our doctor again for this opportunity to be here on this amazing conference. Also, I want to say that today I have with me an amazing professors, Dr. Selvik, Dr. Sukamar. So, uh, they are men, and they will make a great me like a woman. I hope I will be also good. So I want to welcome them and all here the participants today. Okay, so let me start. My apologize for little issues. I don't know why, but sometimes we see here on this meet it is happening. So today, my topic is artificial intelligence in research and science, and it will be more to the social science. Once again, thank you for this opportunity for the International Faculty Development Program to be here today. Working on the University of Economics, Business, Tourism, Split, Croatia, also as a professor in a vocational training school, very active professor in the Center of Excellence, coach, trainer, author, reviewer, and etc. So here on the global level, also very active. Let us start first from this approach. Why I choose this? Because we are talking about the interdisciplinary approach, what it means. So even we are talking about any science, any research, and if we are touching so many fields, we want to involve the members from all the disciplines. So today, very important to be also like an educator, interdisciplinary, because you need to know, you need to have the knowledge from all the fields. Because if you want to make a research, if you don't know coding, example, if we use the gender like male, female, and if you don't know to code, how will you put the data in the program SPSS, Tata, Viewer, and anywhere? And also, you cannot work and make collaboration if you are not interdisciplinary. So every approach today needs to be, and if we want to do something, if we want to have innovations, patents, and share some responsibilities, our approach needs to be interdisciplinary. Uh, Coming from the field of economics, also from the fields of engineering, informatic. I want to say for like example for this economic, what it means here, so many insights, knowledges from other disciplines. You know, when we are talking about artificial intelligence, there is no science that is not connected with artificial intelligence. And example from economics, we know that Adam Smith already started with this, gave us a theoretical framework, making the analyze, and he involves so many questions, important questions from the economy. So, anyway, we want to be interdisciplinary and we want to have an interdisciplinary approach. Everything has the pros and the cons. So interdisciplinary research always you need to have hard skills, soft skills. So critical thinking is very important. Not only making the analysis, predicting, we need to make the big synthesis in this multidisciplinary disciplinary fields, and we need to develop what kind of educator, research, science innovator would we be if we don't involve a lifelong learning for us, and that means lifelong learning skills. Today, especially, I want to say that I have a connection because I work on the university and I work in a high school. I have an opportunity to see what kind of changes are important for the vocational schools. So what type of skills, and then we can invest in that skills. We need to brush that skills, and that is a big advantage. This is a big advantage, this critical thinking and investing in the learning skills. But the main disadvantage of this is sometimes it is very difficult to handle it, because we know that there's a strong correlation, strong connection between these disciplines. So if we talk about economy, if we talk about sociology, philosophy, also with this informatic engineering, what our great Dr. Sutakar and Dr. Sovik will mention later, we see that there are so many difficulties between this. Let us see what about artificial intelligence in the social science. How can we use it, and how can we talk about this? We say use it to talk more, because using this and talking more and doing this more, we will have more results. So what is the social science? We know that it is dealing with our behavior, us as human. And what is the connection? As already our great master of the ceremony said, what is artificial intelligence? So acting like machines. So here is coming from this branch, from this study, from this science. We are dealing with our human behavior in so many aspects. So social, cultural, every field of study. So talking about the physics, biology, chemistry, STEM, all of the STEM disciplines are involved here. And there is a big relationship between us individuals and the societies. So it is easier to improve the all operations. So social science is anthropology, economics, politics, psychology, sociology, history, law, archaeology, and geography. And under this umbrella, we have so many other sciences. If we decide to go to use this social studies, so this teaching, this very multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, is using so many different concepts, learning, relearning, reskinning. Then we can have so many other topics. We need to have ideas. So if we come from the entrepreneurship, what it means from idea to realization, why do we need to have a plan? What are our beliefs and what we are making this? So investing in, I can say, in the smart cities, smart villages, everywhere we cannot use and talk about artificial intelligence and not make a connection with other studies. I choose social, but when we talk about the medicine, in the medicine field, it is very important for us, for our health. And this, if we talk about the social study, if we want to make better living, to make better conditions for us for the living, for the subjects and for the old school subject, we need to have this intermediate subjects which will involve this, like entrepreneurship, our social development, like sustainability, learn how to learn. That is very important. Learn how to learn. So we in Croatia and in Europe, we are making so many new curricula, so many new changes in this vocational school, which is resulting to the studies of engineering, informatics, and other. So that is the concept. We need to have this concept, and it is very important. According to this, even we have securities, preventions, fears, policies, public and social sector. What is going on in the public and social sector? We need to have a good management. It means effective management in the public, in the social, making a finance. Our finance needs to be acceptable. We need to have unique things. We need to have the services to citizens. So we used to call it all in one. This is a kind of example of all in one. When we start, we know that our online education and doing this in the public and social sector, if we are trying, if we want to travel, if we want to make a visa, if we need any data documentation for us, we need to have this system. So these are the services for the citizens. If we talk about the infrastructure, then we are already connecting all the 17 sustainable goals, using the term smart. So energy, transportation, water, waste, everything today has a prefix sustainable. So we want really to have that sustainable future. And without technology, we cannot do nothing. So what are our responses? What we are doing? We are searching, we are researching, we are empowering. What it means empowering? We need economic empowerment if we want to have economic growth. So in agriculture, in financial, everything is, as I say, sustainable. We need to have this financial inclusion. We have so many new initiatives. We want to talk about the information verification, validation, especially, as I mentioned, in the field of health. What is for our treatments? What about the prediction? What about the prevention? We know that if we talk about design thinking, that we have so big things made, especially here in the health, because we all want to go. We will all want to go, like example, to a dentist, to a hospital where we feel good, and when we see that it is going and doing on that principle. So equality, environment, education, access to all, and this. Let me move. Artificial intelligence here in this social science, we make this in the three field, and this three field is why we are using this, why we are applying to this, and why are this science and how they are calling. So we want to increase the effectiveness of diagnosis and prediction of different conditions. We know that we have so many digital tools which can help us to make a prediction. So today, yesterday, here raining, but like example, Professor Nada every day is measuring the temperature, is monitoring that. So if I have that data, I will put it and make a prediction. So I need, if I want to make such a type of diagnosis and do the prediction, I will increase this on this way. Then if I need to understand what it means human development, what is a principle of working, what kind of behavior, what about our mindset, will we learn that. So how to increase this term is very important: increasing effectiveness, understanding, and increasing the data. So starting from the field of computer science and coming to artificial intelligence and coming to the modern approach in the modern society. We are really living in a modern society, and we cannot look at the traditional approach. We need to forget that. We need to forget that, because if we still think about on the traditional methods, we will not grow, and we need a rapidly growing economy, a rapidly growing technical sector. Every sector needs to rapidly grow. So starting from the main term, what it is, what it means, simulation of our intelligence, I show that it is important. Connection between the social is this human behavior, and our talks, our mimics, our verbal, nonverbal communication, all our actions today are controlled by AI. So how am I solving the problems? What
Excuse
about,
me, Nada ma'am. Excuse
yes?
me. Your slides are not moving.
Oh, which slide is it?
AI as a research method. Now it's artificial intelligence. Yes, now it's moving.
Or will we put it like this so then we will move them? Let us put like this then. So I say here that we already think, and these are types are for us important if we want to make some movements, some improvements in all the parts of artificial intelligence. So in these machines, the machines need to be reactive, but we need to take care about the limited memory, the theory mind, and self-awareness. Speech recognition, I'm talking now here. We have opportunity and we have a possibility to recognize the speech, to make so many problems. We know that today the chat GPT is solving for us so many problems, doing so many tasks. So how to learn, how to plan, and how to make these simulations of us. So if I'm thinking today on this way, and if I want to improve that, I say, this is not that, okay. I say this, that AI today is a paradigm. What kind of paradigm? It is for our research. So if we want to make more, if we want to touch each one corner of the society, for us it is important, and we cannot be isolated. We need to be creative. We need to think out of the box. I'm sure that all of us today are thinking out of the box. And when we get up in the morning, that we have so many new ideas. But if we don't write our ideas, if we don't put them in the blog, we forget that. And that is important. That is important because only on that way we will not be isolated from the new things, what is happening around us, because things are happening in different type of ways. In social science, the science need to pay attention in this. So why and how, in which way? So what it means to apply AI in the social science. For us, there are so many. Somebody will say, how can somebody who works in this field talk about artificial intelligence? If you don't have this theoretical knowledge, you cannot do nothing with that technology. That is very important. That is why I mentioned Adam Smith. Not only Adam Smith, all before the big philosophers, the big logistics, already have an idea about the artificial intelligence, but they didn't call that AI. So witnessing this from this reality, we come to many, many, many solutions. AI is also we are monitoring and looking that as a research method. What kind of method it is? For us, for the humanity, it is called a new approach. It is new empirical approach because artificial intelligence is changing the way of our thinking, changing the way of modeling, changing the way of analyzing, and we can understand and make new data, make new visualizations. So these results can be show through, I can say, not all like infographics or some other type of the visualizations. This machine can make difference, can make and say there is a big concern, and all the things are moving. And again, researching in all these social fields like economy, geography, archaeology. Then what is important also, a recognition. We can make this image recognition. We can do these applications of the machine in so many different types, and we solve so many new tasks. So what can it be? Our writing printing, I said speaking, in the type of in economy, what will happen with our loans, with our debts, do we need to invest in something? So this financial predictions. In the medicine, will we do a surgery or we will not do that type of surgery, bringing a new law, bringing a act in, bringing this in this transition. So here are so many things if we want to do. And social science is always here with the methods. Computer science, you see here, coming data, data care, and all the quantitative methods, because we need numerical, we don't need qualitative methods, we need quantitative methods here, according and in correlation with this traditional social science. And without computer science, it cannot be. So scientific research and then a scientific method. And this method is like all like we are doing our research. We need to focus on this. So first doing an observation. Then when we make a observation, we will form the hypothesis. After forming the hypothesis, we will make the prediction, and then doing, even we want to do something in the laboratory, if we want to conduct some types of experience. But in the practical way, it is better, because if it is not in practice, in theory, we cannot make improvements, and then we don't have the results which we need to analyze. And we know without making this analyzing, and if we have number, for us the number don't mean nothing, we need to interpret that number. So the observation without interpreting, without our hypothesis, we cannot talk about this in any type of the business. Let me move to it. So let us see here. This is something that we always need to have on our mind, asking the questions, doing these questions, and what is the type of the process of our scientific methods. So asking the question is always the first step. What type of questions? The questions can be very specific, maybe for something what is existing for the specific types of doing, or it will be a general. General means, so how can we do something to increase, like example, we want to have more registrations, more like in bank, we want to have more who will save the money, who will invest the money. So how to establish this type of the questions. Then we need to have a background information. This background information always need to involve the topic. We know when we are defining the topic, what type and what kind needs to be clear. It needs to be very short. It needs to involve always the thing what we want to get an answer. So that is the gathering the background of the information, creating a hypothesis. Like example, we are a tourist agency, we have our website, we want to increase the numbers of the visitors. Also, it's more easier, we have the Facebook and we want more people to like our posts. So without this doing the explanation of all these observations and the questions, it is very hard. After that, we can make this prediction, what I already say, and making the type of the test. So how can we make the prediction, and what is the hypothesis? It again depends about the problem, about the topic, about the thing, what we want to measure, what we want to observe, what we want to control. So doing this in the different types of the performances of the test. Analyzing results, making the conclusion, sharing our results, because we make something, we want to use that, we have a subject, but we cannot run, we cannot discover the way. We need to maybe moving back. We maybe need to create something new and come again and repeat the whole process. So our abstract is that research always show the gap between the two disciplines, AI and social science. It is really growing, as I already explained. It is hard to address to these problems, especially if we talk about the ethics, and we have so many issues for the economy, for the society, and like a AI researcher. As an AI researcher, we always make machine learn algorithms. How to use this algorithm, how to bring the task, how to solve the task, how to make this diversification. And then we want to arise the number of things what we are doing, taking care about the ethical issues. So I say AI, social science, there's a big gap, there's a big link between them, and these fields are going up. These fields today are going up. Also, how technology is rapidly growing, how the tech world is growing, it is also making this, because we know today that we have so many, especially if we are talking about the Internet of the Things, devices, smartphones, so many new devices, so many new things, and so many things in the field of technology. So AI, machine learning, social science, intelligent systems, and the applications, they are important for this. How can we apply AI to the social science? Today, the engineers, today, computer science have some trying to set new things, trying to explore new things, trying to make innovations, and they can help them to bring a decision. So it is a very, sometimes it is a very slowly process. It use a time, but science is bringing that to, is helping to bring that in the reality. So all the questions what we have, what we are asking, what we are investigating needs to be clear if we want to bring in a connection, if we want to make a link between AI and the social system, because how will that system function? How can we make this? How can we do these activities? So this type of the algorithms, what type of algorithm will we create? What technology? How can we integrate this algorithm to work in the banking, in the medical service? So I can say that I'm really lucky that I have so many great colleagues who are experts in this field. So when I do something here and there, I always have so many questions, and it is really it is really great. Like example here, Dr. Sovic has always some questions to ask Dr. Sovic to explain me, because this is very hard. We have another vision for the same problem, for bringing this result. So that is the importance. That is the thing when we are doing this research. So computer science. Different thing could bring different solutions. Make, maybe I will decide to do this, you will decide to do something another. So that is the richness of this, but we all need to take care about the ethical system of this algorithm. So resting this, to making these facilities, to do these questions, to interpret this needs a lot of work, needs a lot of information. Creating algorithm, it is not a easy process, especially when we want to link it with our behavior, our human human behavior and bringing the results. So different machine learning systems, different questions. Maybe we start with one question, but we see, we get a challenge, and then we decide to develop something new, to pin something new, to build something new, to bring a new system, to raise something, to do it, to develop this and different. So making this brings and is a big challenge, for all of us. Talking about the transparency of this, talking about the accountability. It can have different cases. It can have maybe true case, false case. The data can be set different. We say this can be this learning system can be biased. It can be pinpoint where some machine will go or not go. So let us try to imagine this. Let us try to think about the consequences, what it is bringing. Especially, I will come back and talk about the medical diagnosis. What is it is. So this since pawns advantages, disadvantages, especially in this field, can bring things in the technical part, technical complexion. We can get so many not results, not solutions. We can say we get errors. We get so many errors which are interconnected, intertwined with this complex thing. So we think about the ethicals, the sociologists, the things that they are bringing. It is a huge, wide discussion. We can discuss about this a lot. Things, what is the value, what is the ethical value about this model, about this diagnosis, about the values, about us, again, behavior, what about our mindset, and what we think and how we think to develop this. So philosophy of science is really trusting in the machine. It is fitting here. I find this that histories are very bringing a crucial role, an important role. New developments can always be placed in the historical place. So collaboration is very important for all of this. Without collaboration, I'm sure that today nobody cannot bring, especially in this fields, a final decision. It is really hard. Conversations needs to include. So today in India, we need to talk about with the expert from China, from Europe, from USA. So then we can take our responsibility and accept something and bring it to the science. Especially say that we really need more experts. We need this so many expertises, because if the person who is in this I can say computer science has not this knowledge from sociology, from economics, from anthropology, or anything, if you don't, how can you do something in medicine if you don't know anatomy? So science are also expertising many things. So AI is really and can be a positive force, and it needs to be a positive force in the future for all these tasks. And if we recognize what is the capacity and where are the borders, how much can we go, how much can we lead, then Will we grow? Or will we break up? Will we reflect on some things? So this depends about us. It depends about how many actors we have. Is it wide range? So we need this. Then again, somebody say that AI can lead to artificial stupidity. What it means? Are they really stupid? They are not stupid, but sometimes understanding what we want, it cannot be made by this. So this science, this humanities, different things. So different type of the decision. Does AI and social science are relatable? I can say there is a positive impact. There is new knowledge. There is a good background. So individuals need to
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry
okay.
to interrupt.
Listen,
Actually,
okay,
we are having
okay,
two speakers who are waiting. I'm very
okay.
sorry to interrupt. Kindly try to conclude.
Okay, so let us do the improvements in the optimization. Optimization is a mathematical model what we need to achieve, bringing this, predicting, analyzing, and pointing this to the new algorithms. It can needs be accordingly. Then machine learning oriented solutions. If we talk about this, machine learning is a subfield. Without this, without the importance, without this reasoning, there will be no social science. It cannot provide new solutions and cannot be used for the learning facts to the problems. Expert system support can benefit this knowledge to think, to provide these solutions, to make new experts who will do this, who will accordingly do and require that knowledge. Then after these expert systems, we need to understand how AI can be applied in the social science. Deeply it means in the discussions, deeply it means how to look to the other side. Everything has a other side of the medal. Which type, how can we complete this in the future? What will be the information and how do we think about the sustainable future and the following generation? So these ethical questions are important. Bias, liability, security, human interaction, employment, wealth inequality, power control, and robot rights. Is AI fair? And I will say from this, who benefits and can AI suffer? So Professor Nada is really doing a lot in this field, in Croatia, in Europe, in India, globally. I hope that my contribution is also good in this. So let us grow together. Let us learn together. Let us think on this, improve STEM, improve social, improve to be studied, do this, make current studies, enhance everything, learn the scope of different studies, give the benefits, understand each other, bring the code of work, methodology, the structure, norms, and everything. So thank you for the attention. And let's learn and grow together.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was really a very nice presentation. Thanks for enlightening
Thank you.
with the applications of artificial intelligence in research and science. Thanks for a detailed overview of history of artificial intelligence, then applications of machine learning in economy and sociology, geography, and archaeology. You have very nicely explained the different concepts, that is speech recognition, problem solving, image recognition, then financial prediction. You have also highlighted the consequences of implementing artificial intelligence in medical diagnosis and other important areas. Thanks for sharing a very wonderful presentation with the audience. Now it will be the question answer session. In case there are any questions from the participants, they can ask. Participants can raise their hands or they can unmute their. Radhika Radhika ma'am has raised her hand. Ma'am, please ask your question.
Good evening, ma'am. Your
Good
presentation
evening.
is very excellent. My question is about the challenges that we would be facing while implementing AI in the society, ma'am, or impact on the society, I mean, while
I
studying.
say that yes, I say that we have really a lot of disadvantages, and what will be the main because we are here in this. Everything is connected today. Everything is. We have this interdisciplinary. That is because how can we? When we touch economy, we touch also all other fields. So there are so many new solutions, and this what we say, this improvements can this because is it more important for us to have a better improvement in the medicine, or something like example, we will not use maybe we will not do that thing. It will change our job, but AI will never replace us. Even we think about that. Always we
Okay,
will be there, important and necessary for every work what we are doing. Even when we are on the computer, even we are programming, even we are making this algorithms, everything we are important. Robots cannot do all the things what we can do. And we, like a human being, we will never never give the whole control to the machines.
okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Are there any other questions from the participants?
Participants will ask Dr. Solvik now other question. Dr. Solvik is
No
ready.
participant has no participant has raised a hand. I hope that there are no more questions. I would once again like to thank you, ma'am, for
Thank you.
delivering a very nice talk on this artificial intelligence and its importance in research and science. Thanks for sharing very valuable time out of your very busy schedule. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, I would like to call our next speaker. It is Dr. Sudhakar Umeli, Adjunct Professor, Thakur College of Engineering, Kandiwali, Mumbai, who is the former head and associate professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Sardar Patel College of Andheri, Mumbai. Dr. Sudhakar is having an experience of 35 years in teaching and research. He has done doctorate from VNIT Nagpur. His areas of research are IC engine, heat transfer, automobile engineering, ductile cast iron, biofuels, combustion engineering, and he has published 27 international. He is having 27 international publications. Dr. Sudhakar has attended 21 international conferences. There is a very large profile. I can't read all the contents of his CV. Without wasting time, I would like to welcome Dr. Sudhakar Umeli. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Sir, I would like to invite you and share your presentation with us.
Thank you, sir. I am audible.
Yes, sir, you are quite audible.
Okay. I will share my PPT.
Okay, sir.
So please give me the sharing authority.
Admin, please.
Yes, sir. We have already given the permission.
Okay. So my PPT is visible.
Yes, sir. It is quite visible. PPT is visible, sir. Kindly
So
share
it
it.
is
Okay, yes, it is visible, sir.
so it is clearly full screen. Hello, it covers full screen.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir, it is in full.
Okay. So myself, Dr. Sudhakar Mare, now working as adjunct professor and head of department in Thakur College of Engineering. Previously, I was former head mechanical engineering department, Sardar Patel College of Engineering, Andheri, Mumbai. It was government engineering college in Mumbai. So as per the topic of your sessions, I have chosen artificial intelligence, a blessings or existential threat to humanity. So what is exactly it? So we have so many problems, we have so many advantages, particularly 80% of advantages of artificial intelligence in the industries, in the society, in the research area, in the education. And what are the blessings? Betting means we have so many advantages of it. We require the improvements in the systems, in the industries. We require the automations in the industries. We require the robots in the industries. And hence, we require the motivation for the development of artificial intelligence. I will discuss here the benefits of artificial intelligence. What are the advantages? What are the developments in the industries due to the artificial intelligence? Now, a second topic is a threat to humanity. So definitely there is no threat, but it is a fear to the people of the community, in the industries, in the societies. That is, if artificial intelligence is developed fully, if there is a chance of using robots and automation everywhere, then there is a threat of fear of jobs. And second is that security of the programs, codings. We have so many issues of security, and hence I will discuss blessing and existential threats to the humanity. Now, when you observe, we have so many problems in the industries. We have to improve that problems, and you have to improve the technologies. So by using artificial intelligence, I want to explain some of the improvements in the technologies due to artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence has been steadily extending its influence over business worldwide, creating a steady demand for artificial intelligence professionals. So it is fully helpful for the AI professionals. While the focus has been on the opportunities available for qualified professionals, their efforts still need to be directed towards specific business outcomes. The glut of emerging artificial intelligence professionals needs to be effectively leveraged to maximize their productivity and optimize the manufacturing process. I want to explain the blessings of this artificial intelligence to improve the productivity in the industries, optimizing so many manufacturing process that gives bad products or wasting some electricity, some power consumptions of the powers, and so on. Most of the improvements in the technologies we call artificial intelligence will involve machine learning from big data to improve the efficiency of the systems, which will improve the economy and wealth. It will improve emotions and intention recognitions, augment human senses, and improve overall satisfaction in human computer interfaces. So these are the advantages in the systems. Autonomous vehicles. So as a mechanical person, many of the artificial intelligence systems are using in the development of autonomous vehicles. These autonomous vehicles will be able to analyze data from other vehicles and sensors on the roads or on the people nearby to recognize changing conditions and avoid accidents. In education and training, we require improvements in the technologies, and hence artificial intelligence learning systems will recognize the learning preferences, styles, and progress of individuals and help direct them towards a personally satisfying outcomes. The use of artificial intelligence technology in education is minimum today due to the existence and persistence of the classroom in a school model. As we have seen over the last 30 years, the application of artificial intelligence in the field of man and machine interface has grown in many unexpected directions. Hence, we are just seeing the beginning of the benefits of the man and machine interface for mankind. The next step is to improve the barrier of structured human delivery of learning in the classroom. So this artificial intelligence is very important for the delivery of teachers in the learning in the classroom. Artificial intelligence can help customize curricula to each learner and guide or monitor for their journey through multiple learning activities. What are that activities? Including some existing schools, on-job learning. We require very important, that is a competency-based learning. It is helpful in the competency-based learning. Also, it is helpful in the internships of the students. This is one of the blessings to students and the teachers. Artificial intelligence systems are perfect for analyzing student progress. How this artificial intelligence using for analyzing student progress we will discuss. It provides more practice where needed and moving on to new material when students are ready. This allows time for instructors to focus on more learning, including 21st century skills. Now, after discussing the technology improvements, we come to the motivation. What are the motivations we require for the development of the artificial intelligence approach in the systems? The motivation behind artificial intelligence is to create machines or computer systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. How this human intelligence is used in the motivation purpose, such as visual perfections, speech recognitions, decision making, and natural language processing. The idea behind artificial intelligence is to develop intelligent machines that can automate tasks, reduce human effort, and improve efficiency. These are three important, that is automate tasks, reduce human effort, and improve efficiency. By creating machines that can perform complex tasks, we can free up human resources to focus on more creative and innovative endeavors. Whenever humans are in problem, we use creative and innovative endeavors from the artificial intelligence systems. AI also has potential to transform many industries from healthcare to finance to manufacturing. How this AI is used in the healthcare, in the finance and manufacturing. In healthcare, AI can be used to analyze medical data to identify patterns and trends that can help doctors make more accurate diagnoses and develop more effective treatments. These are the advantages, and hence we require the motivation to the students and to the learners in the education systems. In finance, AI can be used to analyze market trends and make predictions about future market movements. Today, artificial intelligence is rapidly growing field that is driving innovation in a wide range of areas, from autonomous vehicles and robotics to healthcare and finance. As computing power continues to increase and new artificial intelligence algorithms are developed, the potential applications of AI are likely to continue to expand. So these are the special applications of artificial intelligence in the development of unmanned drones, self-driving cars, smart assistants for every field in the industries, medical, packaging, spam filters on email, robots development, facial recognitions. So I will explain one by one how these artificial intelligence are used in the future development of all. And hence, we have to connect artificial intelligence and the future of work, because continuously the technologies are developing in the world today. It is important to help companies such as Facebook, Google, Apple become among the world's largest using artificial intelligence. How the Facebook, Google, and Apple are using artificial intelligence technology, and these artificial intelligence technologies can be used in the future development. But how will this technology affect work in the future? So I will explain this question because it is important for the development of artificial intelligence. That is a blessing. Experts say the rise of artificial intelligence will make most people better off over the next decades. But many have concerns about how advances in artificial intelligence will affect what it means to be human, to be productive, or to exercise a free will. Always we need smart technologies for the developments. Smart technologies used in the smart development, smart systems in communities will save time. What are the advantages of these smart systems? That is, it will save time, it will save money and lives, and offer opportunities for individuals to enjoy more more customized future. Artificial intelligence will enhance our vision and hearing capabilities, remove language barriers, reduce time to find the information we care about, the help of automating activities. AI will reduce human error in many contexts. What are the problems with human? Always men are working in the industries, they are making a lot of mistakes. So what are the area of reducing the human error? That may be driving the vehicles, workplace, in the medicines, and many more. Particularly in teachings, we are using artificial intelligence technologies. AI will enhance knowledge about student progress and how to meet individual needs. It will offer guidance options based on the unique preferences of students that can guide learning and career goals. When you consider the students, the guiding regarding learning, complex situations, complex programming, it helps to make career goals. These are very important how to make career goals. AI will help us navigate the choices, find safer routes, avenues for work and play, and help make our choices and work more consistent. Artificial intelligence will also become better at connecting people and providing immediate support to people who are in crisis situations. AI will helping in the crisis situations whenever there is a problem. So I will cover some importance of artificial intelligence, why we need artificial intelligence. AI can be defined as the intelligence exhibited by the machines and computers in accomplishing the desired task, similar to how normal human think and act. Thinking and acting is very important like human being. Hence, AI is also termed a machine intelligence. AI system should provide the ability to understand the surrounding environment and make proper assumptions based on the circumstances and make judicious decision that maximize the possibilities of accomplish goals most of the time. So how this artificial intelligence is helpful in interdisciplinary subjects, particularly in engineering, medical, pharmaceuticals, packaging. We have so many areas. How this in our AI is connecting to interdisciplinary subjects. This is very useful for the connections of interdisciplinary subjects. AI can also be considered interdisciplinary since several other disciplines, which includes machine learning, computer vision, cognitive science, neural networks, data mining, natural language processing, it is shortly called as NLP, robotics, and mathematics. All these disciplines are fused and the intelligent agents. Now, this intelligent agents is also called as artificial agents. These intelligent agents are trained to understand and adapt to the surrounding environment according to the context. Now, how this artificial intelligence a blessing to humanity? As per my title and my subject, I have to concentrate on blessing to humanity. And hence, what are the areas where artificial intelligence are more useful? That areas are education, engineering education, mainly industries. I will explain how this AI are used in education, engineering education, and industries in detail later on. The idea behind AI is to develop intelligent machines that can automate tasks, reduce human effort, and improve efficiency. These are my three tasks: how to automate tasks, reduce human effort, and improve efficiency. AI would be used to solve complex tasks, and human resources would be free to focus on more creative and innovative endeavors. AI has the potential to transform many industries from healthcare to finance to manufacturing. In healthcare centers, AI can help doctors make more accurate diagnoses and develop more effective treatments. In finance areas, artificial intelligence can be used to analyze market trends and make predictions about future market movements. Particularly, such type of artificial intelligence can be used to detection of rise in share prices and development of the industries in the market area. Artificial intelligence would be used in major applications to get the solutions. What are the areas where we use artificial intelligence as a blessing to humanity? First is e-commerce. What is the using of this e-commerce? It is used to identify customers, recommending products, and analyzing reviews. Second major area is manufacturing sector, where we require this AI for performance detections and defect tracking, automation and the design of new facilities, sustainability and greater energy efficiency. AI is transforming the manufacturing industries in a number of ways, including quality control, predictive maintenance, supply chain optimization, robotic automation, smart to make smart factories, demand planning, and to control inventory management. So these are the advantages, particularly in the manufacturing sectors. We are also using AI in the banking sectors for fraud detection, credit risk modeling, customer lifetime value. Particularly in healthcare, we require this AI for medical history analysis, drug discovery, and virtual assistance. Particularly, we are using AI in transport sector for better customer experience, monitoring systems, enhance safety of the passengers. AI in the automobile industries, it is used 100% in the autonomous vehicles, with many applications being developed to enhance vehicle performance, because man-made driving gives less performance of the vehicle. If you use artificial intelligence in the development of vehicle performance, it is very useful. Second area where AI can be used very efficiently, that is safety of the vehicle, safety of the passengers, and we can improve the efficiency of the automobile. And last area is the finance sector. So what are the finance sectors? It is used in customer segmentations. We can bifurcate customers in different areas. We have to use AI in strategic decision making. We have to consider this AI in risk analysis. What is the main area where we are using nowadays? AI in education. So it is all areas, educations. Technology has always played an important role in educations. How this technology, AI technology, used in education? AI has the potential to transform education. AI can make education more efficient, more effective, and accessible to students. These are the three areas, students' points of view. We can give the more efficient knowledge to students. We can make it effective, and it is very accessible to students. Nowadays in India, we are developing National Education Policy 2020.
हुआ क्या?
This National Education 2020 recommended the integration of artificial intelligence into the education systems. AI has been introduced in the school curriculum. Already this subject is started in the school, in the college, to give more knowledge, and students report better knowledge and learning experiences. Educational systems use AI-based agents to study students' behavior and suggest suitable courses.
Excuse me, sir.
Smart agents are now deployed in classroom for complete classroom monitoring. Classroom monitoring is very important.
Shalu, Jasrutia,
Shalu, please mute yourself. Mute yourself, Shalu.
Okay, okay.
How this smart agent?
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we are having one more speaker waiting. Kindly.
Okay, sir. I will do it fast. So, what are the advantages in education? That is improvement in the classroom teaching, monitoring of the class. We have to identify vision-based smart agents to choose the different courses, to give the insightful informations according to the liking of the students. So AI will assist to enhance student-teacher interaction and effectiveness. So what is bad in education? So AI could lead to massive job losses. This is a fear for the students. Those are searching jobs. But there is no actual fear because we are developing AI in different ways. We have to take the advantages, but students are having job fear. What are the importance? Why students and teachers and other people are having problems in coding and writing jobs are easy done by artificial intelligence, and hence they fear that many students will not get the jobs in coding very easily, and hence this is question to them: how will humanity deal with the massive job cuts? And hence we have to develop thinking ability both way, positive as well as negative, because humans having emotions, but artificial intelligence is dealing with the machines. It doesn't have any type of emotions. So that is the lackness. The lack of machines emotions may lead to the destruction in a situation where we require emotions. So I will stop here because it is a very lengthy topic. Next area is the artificial intelligence used very technically in the engineering educations for the development of curriculum and public, developing the public facilities, developing robotics, automations. These are the advantages for smart robots developments. One of the advantages role of artificial intelligence in future technologies. So it is very important. AI as an engineering aspect, applications of AI in industries, in the education systems, in the pharmacy, in packaging systems. Already it is a very threat to that, threat due to the artificial intelligence. These are the threat due to artificial intelligence: job losses due to AI, social manipulation through AI algorithms, social surveillance with AI technology, biases due to the artificial intelligence, widening socio-economic inequality as a result of AI, weakening ethics and goodwill because of AI, autonomous weapons powered by artificial intelligence. So these are the threats due to artificial intelligence. I will not cover here because of time. So if you have any difficulty, we will discuss. So these are the applications of AI ML in the mechanical engineering domain. So thank you very much. So I will stop here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It was really a very wonderful presentation. Your topic was sir, artificial intelligence a blessing or existential threat to humanity? Improvements, you have very nicely explained the improvements in technologies due to artificial intelligence, motivation behind AI approach. You have very nicely explained how humans automate tasks and reduce human efforts by using artificial intelligence, how AI is used in medical diagnosis, how it is used in making predictions about market trends, spam filters, unmanned drones, robots, and how human life shall become better till next decade by using AI. You have very nicely explained, sir, how AI will reduce human error, how AI is used in e-commerce, manufacturing, banking, and healthcare sectors. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks again for sharing such a very useful information with the audience. Thanks again, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, participants, listening patiently. Thank you, Vasudeva, Dr. Vasudeva, for giving me
we are very
chance.
grateful to you, sir. Now, in case the participants have any questions, they can ask, they can raise their hands, or they can unmute their mics. Shaukat Hussain has raised his hand. Kindly unmute yourself and ask your question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for this nice presentation. Sir, as you have said that AI has vast applications and each application is based on different algorithms. Sir, my question is that how these different algorithms are developed?
So I don't know because I am from mechanical background. So all the languages like our programmings like Python can be used for developing the algorithms.
Are there any other questions? Perhaps no questions? So I would like to thank you once again for sharing this time out of your very busy schedule. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, participants. Thank you, organizers.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay.
Our next speaker is Dr. Souvik Ganguly. Dr. Souvik Ganguly has completed his PhD in the area of system identification and control from Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, Patiala in 2019. He has done MTech in Mechatronics Engineering from National Institute of Technology, Teachers Training and Research, Kolkata in 2002, and BTech in Electrical Engineering from Kalyani University, West Bengal in 2002. He is associated with Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, Patiala, as an assistant professor since June 2009, with 16 years of experience in academics. Before joining academics, he has served the industry for more than 2 years. He has organized several workshops and expert lectures for the students. He has also worked as a session chair, keynote speaker, conference organizer, and reviver in top IEEE, Elsevier, and Springer journals. He has published 17 SCI and SCIE journal papers and 34 Scopes indexed papers, book chapters and conference papers, national and international. He has been granted 17 Australian innovation patents, 4 German patents, 2 South African patents, and last not the least, 9 Indian patents. He has also got his research copyright registered, working on the development of a mobile app to empower telemedicine. He has been promoted as senior member for IEEE in Feb 2020. He has been serving as the president of Eureka Prize Problems, a student society in Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology for promoting research activities among undergraduate students. He has served as the vice president of Institution of Engineering, IEI, student chapter to organize several technical events, workshops, competitions, and seminars. He has also received the Research Excellence Award for the year 2020 from INSC, India, and also for the year 2022 from CIEMA 2022. His PhD thesis won the Outstanding Thesis / Dissertation Award from CIEMA 2022. He has received the Education Icon Award 2020 under category Promising Professor of Engineering and Technology, Technical Education. He has edited 2 books titled Intelligent Green Technologies for Sustainable Smart Cities and Industrial Control Systems, published by Wiley. He has guided total of 29 master's degree students under his supervision. He has guided 1 PhD student. 3 of his students are presently pursuing PhD under his able guidance. His research interests include model order reduction, identification and control, and nature-inspired meta-heuristic algorithms, electronic devices, and renewable energy applications. Without wasting more time in introducing our honored resource person, I would like Dr. Saurav Ganguly, our resource person, to share his presentation and start his lecture. Please, sir.
Good evening. For giving me a nice introduction. Thank you, organizers, for giving me the opportunity to speak, and special thanks to Nada Rakovich ma'am and Dr. Shelza ma'am for giving me an opportunity to speak on this FDP which is going on artificial intelligence. I'll be presenting slightly differently. I'll go in for the latest generative AI tools, and I'll be talking on some of the important areas that are coming up with generative AI. So with your permission, let me share my screen, and please ensure that the screen is visible. Is my screen visible to all?
Not yet, sir. Not yet. Yeah, it is present, sir.
Okay.
Screen is visible, sir.
Screen is visible. Okay. Okay, just hold on. Just give me a minute. Now it's fine.
Sir, kindly share again. Now it is not visible.
Is it visible now?
No, sir, not yet.
How come? Because I'm already seeing that it's moving slides.
Sir, now it is visible.
Okay, fine.
Kindly keep it on slideshow mode, sir.
Yeah, I've already put it. Are the slides moving now? Please check.
Our slides are not moving.
Slides moving. There may be some lag.
Slides are not moving, sir.
Okay. Let me start first. If it's not moving, please do notify. So I'll be talking on generative AI, which is a subset of artificial intelligence, and I'll be taking into some of the applications and some of the application tools. Mostly my focus will be on telling about the different AI tools that have come up in recent times and which can with which we can create some new content. So if we are going for generative AI, it means that we are going for content creation which will be absolutely new, be it in terms of some image, be it in terms of some videos, be it in some music production or anything. So I'll be mostly talking about, first of all, the different concepts of AI, and I'll be talking about how to create those contents or create those algorithms or models. What is behind? First of all, I'll tell you about a brief history of generative AI and how is it different from the artificial intelligence and what kind of tools that we can make use of, that would be more important part of my presentation. So basically, as I was talking about, generative AI is a subset of artificial intelligence. So basically focusing on creating some algorithms or creating some models which are able to generate some new original content. So the focus is making certain breakthroughs in creativity, in content generation, or you are solving some problems of various industries, be it in the form of art, be it in the form of entertainment, even for healthcare as well as finance. So when we are talking about that, we are focusing on creativity and we are talking about content generation. So it must produce some images, it must produce some music, it must produce some text, and thereby it is differing from the traditional AI techniques, which are mainly focused on data analysis or data classification or making some predictions. So it's a creative part of AI. You can tell it that generative AI is a creative part of AI that will focus on some diverse content, that will focus on some applications related to the film industry, related to the entertainment industry, related to arts, related to content creation that can be in the form of digital marketing as well. So I'll be in this small duration of talk, we'll be talking about some of the preferred techniques or tools that you may use and get benefit out of it to develop some original content. Apart from that, obviously, when you are focusing on creativity and content generation, apart from that, we can have some problem solving abilities that can be explored, or that can be it can provide some potential solutions. So we will be talking today about some alternatives to or creative problem solving can also be formed using. So this will be particularly useful in research or design or automation or even in innovation as well. Personalization. This is another important part which is related to your generative AI. So we can have our personalized content. So this is particularly useful in the learning process. When we are having some recommendation system, when we are using some chatbots, when we are doing some digital marketing, so it will offer a customized experience for us and improving our engage and user satisfaction as well. Apart from that, when we are talking about some computer vision or your NLPs, generative AI can be also used to produce some additional data or some training models, and this will be particularly useful when the real world is data is very not available, or it is costly to obtain the real world data. So it can model that particular data, or it can manufacture that particular data, and enhancing the performance of the corresponding machine learning models as well. There are some creativity aspects as well, as we were talking about. So it will definitely, it is able to mimic, or it is able to enhance the human creativity. Those creative industries can include art, science, your music, your literature, as well as AI can also assist and collaborate with human creators. Apart from that, in terms of innovation also, we can also use generative AI to explore some new possibilities, to develop some new ideas, and we can also rapidly prototype some new concepts and designs as well. Apart from that, there are economic aspects as well of using.
Slides are not moving. Sir, slides have.
Generative AI can also be applied, leading to some cost savings, leading to some applications in healthcare like drug discovery, leading to some manufacturing sector like a generative design. So it can produce, or it can open up new resources or new revenue generation through creative content creation as well. And gradually we will be progressing. This is a new coinage, absolutely, artificial general intelligence, or which we call as AGI. This will lead to the development of more advanced AI systems, and which is capable of general intelligence. So that means the intelligence that human beings are having, if we can match that particular intelligence, and if we are able to generate such systems that are able to create, that are able to adapt, that are able to be flexible, so that it contributes to the broader goal of achieving the AGI, or the artificial general intelligence. When we are talking about the definition, of course, we had discussed once that it is focused on creating some algorithms or creating some models which will be capable, or which will be making or generating some new ideas, some new data, some new content that previously did not exist. So it is not that it is we have been able to create some algorithms, some models, some machine learning techniques in such a way, some deep learning algorithms in such a way that it is able to create some new content absolutely unknown to the world. Absolutely. So it is revolving on the concept of creativity. That's why it is different from the original AI algorithms, and it is able to produce data rather than analyzing that particular data. So
Dr. So your slides are not moving.
my slides are not moving.
Yes, sir. Slides are not moving.
But I'm sharing at this point of time through can you see the slide now?
Not yet, sir. Not yet.
Okay. But I'm seeing over here, my slides are there. And I'm seeing the option that Meet Google is sharing a window, and stop sharing option is there.
Now it is visible, sir.
Now it is visible. Now it is visible.
Okay. There may be some time lag in between. Okay, so I was focusing on generative AI, which will be particularly useful for generating some new content, developing some new images, developing some new text, developing some music, and which is not created by human beings. So of course, it is adding some value to or focusing on creating some new content. So just like your music director is producing some new music, so some music can also be produced by the generative AI with the help of the adequate tools. So I'll be showing not only today on music, but I'll be focusing more on image content or video creation content, or how will you develop your own resume, or there will be some tools that by virtue of which you can write something politely to your boss or to your peers with whom you have some fight in between, or something of that sort. So we'll be focusing on those, particularly those tools and those important things that generative AI tool can develop. So basically focusing on the key components. Of course, I do believe that you are people from diverse backgrounds, are mostly not having the computer orientation or something of that sort, so that we'll be focusing not too much on the technical terms, but basically when we are talking about some models, there are two things that we talk about as key components, or two or three things that we talk about. One is a generative model, which is basically the heart or the core of your generative AI. So they are used to generate data that are almost similar to the training data that they were provided. So they are provided with some training data, and they are able to develop statistically similar content based on the training data available. So most of the general models or generative models that are commonly in use are generative adversarial networks, from which actually the generative AI technique has mostly been developed. But there is also variational encoder, there is recurrent neural network or deep learning algorithms. They are also a part of the generative models. So basically, these generative AI models, they require a huge data set for their training purpose. So they consist of some images, they consist of some textual content, they contain some other form of data through which the model is, will be able to develop the model from it. And depending upon the quality and the diversity of the training data, definitely has significant impact on the performance of that particular model. So apart from that, we have something called latent space, which is usually a lower dimension representation of our data. So this space is manipulated to generate variations of the input data. And we have loss functions as well. So some generative models, they make use of the loss function to calculate the difference between the generated data and the real-time data. So these loss functions, they are able to guide your model's learning process to improve its ability to generate a more realistic content. Apart from that, we have certain terms which we call as generators and discriminators. Apart from that, we have hyperparameters as well. Mostly in GAN network, the model usually consists of two parameters. One is called the generator model and the other is called the discriminator model. So generator is basically used to create some new data, as the name implies. Apart from that, the discriminator is able to evaluate how closely this generated data is to the real-time data. So basically, these two components, they are exactly opposite. So one is generating new data, one is producing some data which is close to the real-time data. So basically, their functionings are absolutely opposite, or they help to create, or they help to improve the generative capabilities of the model. There are certain parameters which we require to train prior as compared to the generative model, or these can influence the learning process. So it will include basically some of the neural network terms like learning rates, the structure of the model, or what kind of batch sizes that are there. Of course, once we call it that it is beneficial for using AI technique, though there are also some ethical considerations or some drawbacks are there. Those are crucial while developing, while you are working with generative AI tools. It can be generating realistic data, but it can sometimes be potentially misleading contents, or there can be some fake contents as well. So these are the things that you need to understand, and while you are deploying the generative model in the real world applications, you have to involve integrating the model with the respective software or respective services, or some creative processes to with which you are generating some creative content, or making some predictions, or assisting in the decision making process. So have to be there that your final component will involve the generative model with the real-time applications as well.
We are still at slide number 7. Slides are not moving.
Once again, the same problem?
Yes, sir. Sir, slide number 7 is visible, and rest of the slides are not visible.
I don't know why it is happening. Please check now whether my slides are visible or not. Are the slides moving?
Sir, kindly check. Yes, sir. Now, yeah, they are moving. They are moving, sir.
Okay.
Now slides are moving.
Now it's fine.
Please continue, sir. Please continue.
Okay. So we'll be talking about some topics like why is it different or how is it different? Although we have discussed in our introduction section that it is different from AI in the perspective that mostly the AI or the machine learning tools or the deep learning tools, they focus on certain tasks like analyzing some data or classifying some data or optimizing some data or predicting some data, or it is also sometimes helpful in pattern recognition. But our primary goal of producing generative AI is to create absolutely a new content or an original data that did not previously exist. So it is focusing on the creativity and the content generation, and we are having some outputs in the form of images, videos, text, music, and many things more. So basically this is the primary difference between your AI and generative AI. Apart from that, also there are some restrictions with data usage. So of course a generative AI requires a huge set of data, but its primary function will be to produce the data, right? So it is basically learning the pattern on the existing data and uses that particular knowledge to develop a new data that is statistically similar. So of course, when we go for the conventional or the traditional AI techniques, it is based on classification, it is based on regression, it is based on clustering, or it is based on the learning techniques or reinforcement learning as well. So some examples by virtue of which we can distinguish between what type of models that we have for generative AI. We have been using GAN, which is the basic prerequisite. We had been using variational autoencoders, recurrent neural networks, even deep learning techniques for generating new content, for generating some new form of art. Some text can be generated, some videos can be developed, but mostly our conventional or traditional AI systems, they usually support they include your support vector machines for classification purpose. They may use random forest for decision making purpose. They may use the convolution neural networks for image analysis or image processing as well. When we are talking in terms of output, obvious, as we have earlier talked about, that outputs are mostly creative, mostly novel, and those will be indistinguishable from the contents that may be created by human beings. So it is generating realistic images, it is generating human-like text, but it is also having some original compositions as well. However, your output results with conventional AI techniques will be related to a particular task. You are predicting some stock prices, you are identifying any objects, or you are recommending some product based on the preference of the user, likewise. So these are some of the subtle differences. Of course, when we are talking about generating creative contents, of course they will be utilized in new content generation, new form of art development, in new entertainment industries, where creativity and data synthesis are mostly valuable. Of course, AI techniques are applied with a wide range of fields like healthcare, finance, NLPs, robotics, for disease diagnosis, for fraud detection, etc. So very likely that we are able to understand now that how your generative AI is different from original AI. We'll not focus on some parts. You may see, you can have a glimpse that earlier concepts was developed by the Alan Turing, and in the 60s, then expert systems came in the 70s and 80s. So gradually the rule-based methods have been developed. Some early machine learning algorithms have been used for classification, for regression analysis, and for pattern recognition, and also rather than focusing on developing new creative tasks. Apart from that, recurrent neural networks came into being in variational autoencoders are there in 2010. We have the generative adversarial networks which came and which followed actually, which followed the discovery of generative AI in 2020, basically. So these are some of the popular models which are there. I'll not focus on too much on the GAN network, which we have talked about regarding generator and discriminator. We'll be straight away moving into some of the exciting generative AI tools. And try to use or make use of as much possible as these AI tools. Some AI tools are free, of course, and but most of them are chargeable as well. So first of all, I'll discuss about Runway ML. This is basically an AI tool that will help to edit some videos and without the use of coding, basically. So plenty of you from diverse backgrounds, they may be afraid of not doing coding on their own, so they will be relaxed slightly that we can edit videos, we can edit images, we can generate new videos with some text prompts, we can change the style of the videos with some text messages or some images as well. We can create some portraits which will be customized portraits, and even we can create some customized animals as well. So the first tool that we are going to have, it's creation of video content, editing content, images, text, with a simple use of text prompts, which most of us are using these days, with ChatGPT already in the market, with Google Bard already in the market. So we are likely to use these type of ML tools or this type of generative AI contents to develop our own videos, to enhance our own things. This is another AI powered creative tool which is used to produce some stunning visuals, some designs with absolute ease, and focusing on generating some creative artwork, some illustrations, some graphic designs from some simple descriptions, some simple text prompts, or some rough sketches are there, making it a very handy assistant for the artists, for the designers as well. So Leonardo.ai is the particular tool with which we can use to develop some generative artwork or generate some new creative artwork from some simple descriptions or from some simple rough sketches, of course. Another is there, clickdrop.co, which is of course another combining, or it's a tool which can combine your image, recognize it, manipulate it, and making it more efficient and more user friendly as well. So of course particularly valuable for those who are working in those fields like graphic design or e-commerce, or those who are associated with some content creation as well. So we can edit the images as per our will, making use of this type of tools. Midjourney, of course, Midjourney, as I know that this is a tool to develop some videos, some short videos, and it's a easy to use design tool that will help to create some interactive digital content, and which can be used very smoothly, very quickly as well. But unlike other tools which we had been talking about, Midjourney is a subscribe tool. You have to subscribe with certain pricing is there in order to get the full version. So this is not freely available tool, of course. Lexica.ai, this is another AI powered tool which is providing some deep linguistic analysis. So of course any art form can be represented, some unstructured text data can be produced and which can be analyzed and which can be made use of. Adobe Firefly, this is another beautiful AI generative tool, mostly used for creating some images, some videos, some 3D images right from the text content. So of course it is able to create some media content, create some images, and create some text effects also in the images. And of course we can add or remove some content from these images as well. This is an interesting tool that you may go through it once. Polite Post tool. This is some prompt that you want to say you are not happy with your boss, you're not happy with some of your peers, you are texting something, or you are writing something in harsh words or harsh emails. Instead of doing it, use this particular tool to decorate your content, that you show your unwillingness or you show your frustration, but in a polite form. So you may use this polite post tool. This is also a freely available tool that you may use sometimes in writing some email to your peers, to your boss, to your seniors, likewise. This is another similar tool which you can use. Gravity White is another content creation tool that you may use for creating some blogs, some writing some ads, or writing some certain emails. If you specify it through some prompts, you can make some social media posts as well, and within seconds you'll get to know that what is the power of this particular Gravity Write tool. 11 Labs, this is another beautiful software for developing some wave content or some mobile application. If you want to develop a mobile app without the use of any code, they will be able to design high quality code. They will be providing some good innovative solution, or provide some designs that are never there. So wave application and mobile development of mobile applications, it is particularly useful. This is another AI powered tool, DID. So this is future facing generative AI. So we call it that when we want to have a real-time face animation, or when we help to individuals to create some immersive conversational AI experiences. So you may be seeing some social media posts, you may be seeing some Facebook ads with some faces which are not realistic, so which are animated faces, and their voices are synchronized with what they are talking, and the lips are synchronized with the speech they are delivering as well. So these type of things. If you are afraid of executing some task using, you need to automate. So Agent GPT is one of the automation tools where you can do some coding or something of that sort. It is autonomous task execution tool. So making use of natural language processing. So there was a question that what languages you are supposed to use. You can be from non-coding background, and still you can access or make use of develop some code which will be useful for your application as well. Cognosys, this is another alternative to Agent GPT, similar sort of tool which is designed for some revolutionizing your productivity or simplifying some complicated tasks. Some tools that will help you to better understand the work and trying to work. And of course you have to check. I don't think that it is free of cost. You have to check this particular tool of Cognosys. Apart from that, there is another automation AI automation tool which we call as Bardin. This is another automation tool which we can make use of to integrate with several apps, some playbooks if you want to create, some tutorials that you want to create to help users automate their workflows, and of course avoid some repetitive tasks as well. So this is another useful app which we can make use of in our daily life. Zapier automation, this is another online automation tool which will be useful for various web applications and automate your workflows, and it will help you to easily understand easier to understand the things that repetitive tasks can be automated as well. So often referred to as Zapier automation. So that is why it is referred to as a short form. We call it JAWS. Kick Resume. This is an AI-powered resume tool, online resume tool. We can also use it for writing our resume. We can use a cover letter writer also. There is a support for the resume writer to help the job seekers to create and improve their resumes and cover letters as well. So this of course, I think some trial versions are available, but at a certain point of time, if you are using it for generating some income out of it, definitely it's not free of cost. Cursor.sh, this is another AI powered code, of course, code editor for doing some programming related to features like of course using chatbots or code generation or any assistance that you require, any debugging operation that you require. You are getting some trouble with your program, you want to debug your error and make it error free, you can take support from using the tool Cursor.sh as well.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
So actually, we are running short of time. Kindly try to conclude.
Yeah, I'll be winding up within 5 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
So this is another a new app which we call as a Tome.app. This is used, a marvelous tool for creating your presentation. So if you are in business, if you are in education sector, and if you want that some presentations have to be developed, you can it can be a very good useful tool for producing online presentations directly with a single click. So you name the topic, you will be immediately getting an access. Minimum number of slides will be there, which will be 6, and I think maximum slides that will be there that will be 25 at most. So of course it is a built-in app where you can but I think downloading of that PPT from that Tome app is not free. So you cannot download it, you can see it, you can edit it, you can customize it as per your will, and you have to share the presentation directly from the app. So if you are thinking about building your website, this is the corresponding tool, Durable.co. This is a website builder for you, and of course it provides a free trial version for 90 days, and after that there are of course some access charges as well. If you want to chat with any character, suppose I want to chat to my real world hero or something of that sort, I can chat it anywhere, anytime through this use of this particular app or this generative AI tool, which we call as Character.ai. So it is having an experience that you can chat with anyone, everyone at any point of time. You can ask a question to your through the chatbots and hear from them. You can understand and of course remember as well. So that's all from my side. I think we can have some questions also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing a very wonderful presentation, very useful information with the audience. Your topic was, sir, generative AI applications and impact, and you have nicely explained the different concepts related to generative artificial intelligence. You have also explained the different machine learning techniques, including classification, regression, clustering, reinforcement learning. You have also explained support vector machines, random forests, convolution neural networks, and other machine learning techniques. You have also introduced us to the history and evolution of generative artificial intelligence. You have also explained very nicely the different AI-based tools for video editing, graphics designing, and for image capturing and manipulation. The number of tools were endless. Some of them was Runway ML, Leonardo.ai, Clipdrop.co, Midjourney, Lexica.ai, Adobe Firefly, Polite Post Tool, Kickstart.resume, and etc. So many other tools. It was really a very wonderful presentation, sir. Very useful information. Now, in case the participants have any questions, they can ask. Radhika ma'am has raised her hand.
Yeah.
Kindly ask.
Good evening, sir. The presentation was excellent and known about various methods. My question is about how to like what are the steps involved in selecting a tool? Because you have listed more than 19 to 20 tools of AI,
Yes.
generative AI.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So what are the steps to be followed while selecting a tool? Because all at a time we would not be able to do it, right?
Actually, thing is that when we are using this generative AI tools, of course, I may forward to the authorities to share my PPT as well,
Okay.
because there are a lot of new things that have
Surely.
come up, quite a new tools, and this we have started using in recent times, of course. And of course, it depends upon the application that you are in, because mostly I have checked out with some of the image processing content, image content, developing some new image content. Say, for example, I want to see an image of a smart city. So I give a prompt that provide me some image of a smart city in the year 2050 or something of that sort. So if you are giving such simple prompts, you will be able to immediately guess that particular image. And if using the tool like Midjourney or other AI tools that we have mentioned, you can also create some short videos. They should. I am also progressing into some hands-on session, if it's possible at certain point of time. I'll also insist the organizers at that certain point of time we can engage some hands-on sessions on each of the tools. Maybe 4 or 5 we'll learn, but this was basically an information that I've shared to give you a glimpse that what kind of applications that you may use generative AI tools for creating some new content, developing some new content, or some text. Text maybe also will develop some. You already have seen the influence of ChatGPT. So we have a summary GPT as well. So summary GPT will summarize your entire content. Say for example, you are reading, you don't have time to read a complete blog or a complete news. So what you'll do, you can put that entire thing in summary GPT, and summary GPT will summarize the effective work in 3 or 4 lines or maybe 2 paragraphs.
Yeah, definitely, sir. We would like to have the sharing of your PPT also, sir. So many methods to be learned, and it was an eye-opener, really. We have learned so many of the tools and so on. Thank you so much, sir. Excellent, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
sir.
I'll definitely share my presentation. Not an issue.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Are there any other questions from the participants? In case there are any other questions, participants can unmute themselves. Perhaps there are no questions. I hope that this session has ended. Sir, I would once again like to thank you, your good self, for sharing very valuable time with us out of your very busy schedule. Sir, once again, my comments. If I will be asked to describe your whole presentation in one sentence, I will say that your presentation was excellent. It was marvelous. It was wonderful. Thank you, sir. Thanks once again. So, concluding this session, I would like to present a brief vote of thanks. Thanks to the Principal, Government Degree College, Kulgam, for organizing this very wonderful, very informative workshop. Thanks to the President, Cape Comorin Trust, Dr. R.S. Regent Sylvester. Thanks to the organizers. And also my special thanks to the resource persons of the day, Dr. Nada Ratkoik, Dr. Sudhakar O'Malley, and Dr. Souvik Ganguly. Special thanks to all for attending this session, for listening to all the speakers very patiently. So I think the session should be closed right now. The participants can leave.